Attention! What I'm about to reveal will leave many doctors stunned, especially those who keep insisting that joint pain is just a normal part of aging. The truth is, nearly 99% of Americans over 65 live with knee swelling, stiff joints, and aching legs, yet very few realize that just 8 everyday foods, found in any grocery store, can reduce swelling by up to 47% in as little as 8 weeks. Why haven't you heard this before? Because the medical industry rarely talks about it. Your body is silently losing collagen, and worse, you might be unintentionally robbing it of the very type it needs most. This isn't speculation. It's the result of breakthrough research that's rewriting everything we thought we knew about aging and joint pain. By the time you reach 65, your body produces less than half the collagen it once did. Every step feels heavier, every climb more demanding. And here's the shocking truth: you have only a short window to reverse this damage naturally. The longer you wait, the harder and more expensive the recovery becomes. A recent study, one that large pharmaceutical companies would rather keep buried, revealed that certain collagen-rich foods don't just slow joint breakdown. They can actually reduce swelling, restore mobility, and even reverse inflammation, but only if you act before your joints reach the point of no return. Take the story of Evelyn, a 73-year-old from Denver. She could barely walk to her mailbox. Her ankles swelled, her knees burned with every step. Doctors pushed costly injections and even surgery. But Evelyn discovered 8 collagen-rich foods. By simply adding 3 of them into her daily meals, within 6 weeks she was walking her dog and climbing stairs again without pain. Her doctor was so baffled by the improvement in her joint fluid and cartilage thickness that he asked for her secret. And Evelyn's story is far from rare. Thousands of older adults are now uncovering the power of food to rebuild what time has stripped away. Stay with me, because in just a moment I'll reveal all 8 foods, ranked from the least effective to the most powerful. And here's the real shocker: the number 1 food on this list contains 61% more collagen than anything else on Earth. Yet 97% of seniors have never even tried it. In clinical tests, within just 30 days this single food boosted skin elasticity and joint fluid density by an incredible 63%. If you think that sounds too good to be true, just wait until we get to food number 3, where I'll show you the scientific evidence that cartilage can, in fact, be rebuilt. But before that, let's talk about what's really happening inside your body right now. After age 50, collagen production plummets by 1 to 2% every year. This isn't just about wrinkles or sagging skin. It's about independence. It's about quality of life. When collagen breaks down faster than your body can replace it, serious problems follow. Cartilage thins and roughens, bones grind against each other, ligaments lose their spring, and joint fluid leaks through damaged tissue, causing the swelling you see in ankles, knees, and even hands. If you've ever heard cracking or grinding in your knees, that's not just old age. That's a red alarm. Your collagen framework is collapsing faster than it can repair itself. That's why so many conventional treatments fail. Painkillers only mask symptoms. Physical therapy may restore some movement, but it doesn't rebuild the foundation. Even popular supplements like glucosamine and chondroitin often disappoint because they don't provide the full nutritional matrix your body needs to actually create new collagen. Maybe you've spent hundreds of dollars on bottles of pills that never worked, and now you know why. They're missing the key cofactors that spark true collagen renewal. But here's the breakthrough, a natural solution, available right now in your neighborhood grocery store. It doesn't come in a capsule. It comes in the form of real, whole foods. So let's begin the countdown, starting with food number 8. A humble everyday item that quietly begins rebuilding collagen deep within your joints. Before I reveal it, let me ask you something. Have you ever tried using food as medicine for your joints? Drop your answer in the comments below. I'd love to know your experience, because your story could inspire someone else watching right now. And if you find this message valuable, please give this video a like, share it with a friend or family member who needs it, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next powerful health tip. Together, we can spread hope and healing to thousands of seniors who still believe joint pain is something they simply have to live with. Food number 8, egg yolks, the hidden collagen factory. Most people think of eggs as just protein, but they forget the real treasure is in the yolk. Egg yolks are like tiny collagen factories, packed with biotin, sulfur, and vitamin D. These nutrients don't directly contain collagen, but they act as catalysts, sparking your body's ability to produce collagen more efficiently. Sulfur, for example, helps form the amino acid chains that make up the backbone of collagen itself. Without enough sulfur, collagen production slows dramatically, and what shows up on the outside? Weaker ligaments, painful joints, and swelling around the ankles and knees. A 2020 study published in the journal Nutrients followed adults with mild joint stiffness who ate whole eggs for breakfast 5 days a week. After 10 weeks, participants reported a 22% reduction in joint pain, especially in the lower back and knees. Blood tests revealed higher collagen synthesis and lower markers of inflammation. The key here is how you prepare them. Soft-boiled, poached, or lightly pan-fried in olive oil keeps the sulfur compounds intact, the very compounds your joints are starving for. Overcooking, burning, or tossing away the yolks robs you of those benefits. So the next time you crack an egg, remember, the golden yolk is nature's collagen trigger. Quick question for you, do you eat your eggs whole, or do you usually separate the yolk? Leave your answer in the comments, I'd love to hear your habits. Food number 7, pumpkin seeds, nature's tiny joint repair kits. Now here's a food that most people underestimate, pumpkin seeds. These little green gems may look small, but inside they carry a powerful mineral punch, zinc, manganese, and magnesium. Together, these are the building blocks your body uses to transform raw protein into fully formed collagen. Zinc activates the enzymes that kickstart collagen synthesis. Manganese helps create the crosslinks that give connective tissue strength and flexibility. And magnesium supports muscle function, reducing the strain on already fragile joints. In a 2021 clinical trial, older adults who ate just a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds per day for 8 weeks experienced a 19% reduction in swelling in their feet and ankles, and a remarkable 27% improvement in joint flexibility. Imagine walking more smoothly, bending more easily, all from adding a handful of seeds to your day. The best way? Eat them raw or dry roasted without added salt. For even greater absorption, soak them overnight to remove compounds that block mineral uptake. Or simply toss them into a smoothie, sprinkle them over oatmeal, or mix them into a salad. Pumpkin seeds may be tiny, but when it comes to joint health, they work like nature's miniature repair kits. And here's the exciting part, we're only at number 7. The top 6 foods on this list are even more powerful, and the next one will truly surprise you, because most people throw away the part that's actually the most valuable. Food number 6, canned salmon with bones, the overlooked collagen powerhouse. This may surprise you, one of the most collagen-rich foods on earth is hiding in plain sight, canned salmon with bones. Those soft, edible bones aren't something to throw away. They're packed with natural collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and gelatin, all working together to rebuild cartilage and strengthen the framework around your joints. In 2020, researchers studied seniors who ate canned salmon with bones 3 times a week. After just 10 weeks, inflammation markers dropped by 21%, while knee flexibility improved by 32%. The secret lies in the powerful pairing of omega-3 fatty acids with collagen peptides. Together, they calm swelling and trigger the production of brand new collagen. Yet here's the problem, most people mash up the salmon and toss the bones aside, unaware that they're discarding the best part. For maximum benefit, always choose wild-caught canned salmon. Simply crush the softened bones into the meat and mix them in. They've been pressure cooked during canning, making them safe to eat and highly absorbable, one of the richest, most bioavailable sources of collagen you'll ever find. Food number 5, chicken skin, the misunderstood joint healer. For decades, chicken skin was labeled unhealthy, something to peel away and toss. But the truth is, chicken skin is one of the most powerful natural joint medicines on the planet. Here's why. It's rich in type 1 collagen, the exact same collagen that makes up your cartilage, ligaments, and connective tissue. When you consume it, you're giving your body the precise building blocks it needs to rebuild cushioning layers and repair the delicate lining of your joints. A study published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences followed adults over 55 who regularly consumed type 1 collagen from poultry. After 12 weeks, participants reported 40% greater joint comfort and a 33% reduction in stiffness. For many, it was the difference between dreading each step and moving freely again. To get the most out of it, preparation matters. Cook chicken skin slowly and gently. Roasting, baking, or simmering in broth preserves the collagen without adding inflammatory fats. Chicken pieces with skin and bone together deliver the highest nutritional payoff. So if you've avoided chicken skin for years, it may be time to rethink it. What once carried a bad reputation is now proving to be one of nature's most effective tools for joint healing. And here's the stunning part, the top 4 foods on this list are even more powerful. In fact, food number 4 works so quickly that many people feel the difference in just a few days. Food number 4, gelatin, liquid collagen in its purest form. If there's such a thing as ready-to-use collagen, this is it. Gelatin is essentially collagen that has already been broken down through slow cooking and extraction from bones, skin, and connective tissue. That makes it one of the easiest, most absorbable forms of joint nutrition you can find. In a double-blind study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, gelatin supplementation reduced knee and ankle inflammation by 27% and improved joint mobility by 37% in just 6 weeks. Even MRI scans showed something extraordinary, cartilage beginning to thicken again, a rare event without surgical intervention. Most people think of gelatin only as a dessert ingredient. But in reality, it's one of the most potent joint tonics available. The best choice is pure, grass-fed gelatin powder with no additives. Simply stir it into warm water, tea, or bone broth. With consistent use, many report noticeable relief in as little as 2 weeks. Backhand index pointing right. Quick question, have you ever used gelatin for health purposes, or only in desserts? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Your answer might surprise more people than you think. And if this insight gave you something new to consider, go ahead and hit the like button, share this with a loved one who struggles with joint pain, and subscribe so you don't miss the final 3 superfoods on this list. Food number 3, sardines, tiny fish with giant healing power. Now we enter the top 3, the foods so powerful that, for many seniors, they've been the difference between surgery and recovery. Number 3 is the humble sardine. When eaten whole, skin, bones, and all, sardines become a collagen superfood that most people overlook. Those soft edible bones are loaded with type 1 collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and natural gelatin. It's precisely what your joints crave to stay strong and pain-free. A 2022 study in the journal Nutrition found that seniors who ate sardines 3 times per week experienced a 25% reduction in knee and ankle swelling and a 29% decrease in joint pain within 8 weeks. The effects were especially dramatic in adults over 65 with early signs of arthritis. The trick is to choose sardines packed in water or olive oil, with the skin and bones intact. Mash them onto whole grain toast with avocado, toss them into a salad, or stir them into pasta. The skin delivers omega-3s to tame inflammation, while the bones provide direct collagen for rebuilding cartilage. Sardines may be small, but their healing power is enormous. And yet, nothing compares to the final 2 foods on this list. I cannot stress this enough, the top 2 have helped countless people cancel joint replacement surgery altogether. The next one works so quickly, many feel a difference within days. Food number 2, bone broth, liquid gold for your joints. If there's one food that truly deserves the name liquid gold, it's bone broth. When bones are simmered slowly for hours, they release a healing blend of gelatin, type 1 and type 3 collagen, glycine, proline, and minerals, all of which work together to fight inflammation and rebuild connective tissue from the inside out. In a 2021 randomized trial published in Clinical Interventions in Aging, seniors who drank a cup of homemade bone broth daily for 12 weeks experienced a 44% reduction in joint swelling and a 38% improvement in mobility and pain levels. Ultrasound imaging even showed cartilage in the knees becoming thicker, a result once thought nearly impossible without surgery. Unlike powdered collagen, bone broth provides the complete package. Not only collagen itself, but also the cofactors and minerals that help anchor collagen into the very structure of your joints. You can prepare it at home by simmering bones with connective tissue for 12 to 24 hours, or you can find high-quality refrigerated broths without preservatives. Every warm cup becomes nourishment for your joints, soothing and restoring them from within. Food number 1. And now we arrive at the most powerful collagen-rich food on earth, beef tendons. Almost 90% of their structure is pure type 1 collagen, the same type that makes up cartilage, ligaments, and connective tissue. A 2022 clinical trial in the Journal of Functional Foods found that adults over 60 who ate beef tendon soup 3 times per week experienced a 41% reduction in knee stiffness and a 63% increase in joint fluid density compared to those who did not. MRI scans even revealed regeneration of soft tissue around major joints, something rarely seen outside of medical intervention. The preparation is simple but requires patience. Tendons must be simmered slowly for 8 to 12 hours until they release their collagen and soften to a jelly-like texture. When cooked this way, they provide a direct infusion of the very collagen your joints are starving for. A real-life transformation, Walter's story. Consider the story of Walter, a 78-year-old from Phoenix. For years, he could barely move across his living room. His knees were stiff, his ankles swollen, and doctors insisted that joint replacement surgery was inevitable. But Walter chose another path. He began each morning with a cup of bone broth. 3 times a week, he added sardines with skin and bones to his meals. Twice a week, he simmered a pot of tendon soup until it was soft and rich in collagen. Within 4 weeks, the swelling in his ankles began to ease. By 8 weeks, he was walking around his neighborhood without the same fear of pain. And after 12 weeks, scans of his joints showed remarkable improvement. His doctor, once certain that surgery was unavoidable, told him it was no longer necessary. Walter's experience is not an isolated case. It is living proof that with the right foods, the body can rebuild what time has worn down. For many older adults, this knowledge has been the turning point between dependency and independence, between pain and possibility. As we reach the end of this journey through the 8 most powerful collagen-rich foods, take a moment to reflect on what we've uncovered together. These weren't exotic superfoods locked away on the other side of the world. They weren't expensive supplements sitting on a pharmacy shelf. They were everyday, humble foods: egg yolks, pumpkin seeds, canned salmon with bones, chicken skin, gelatin, sardines, bone broth, and beef tendons, waiting quietly in your kitchen or local market. Each one carries something remarkable. Egg yolks spark the very enzymes your body needs to produce collagen. Pumpkin seeds, tiny as they are, deliver minerals that strengthen every link of connective tissue. Canned salmon bones, often discarded, hold the key to rebuilding cartilage. Chicken skin, long misunderstood, provides the exact collagen your ligaments crave. Gelatin, in its purest form, flows into your body like liquid repair. Sardines, small but mighty, flood your joints with both omega-3s and collagen. Bone broth, golden and warm, restores from the inside out. And beef tendons, the most potent of them all, offer nearly pure collagen in a form your body recognizes instantly. Together, these foods remind us of a powerful truth: aging does not have to mean decline. The body is not a machine that simply wears down. It is a living, breathing system with the ability to renew itself, if only we give it the right tools. For many, the greatest fear of growing older is not wrinkles or gray hair. It is losing independence. The fear of no longer being able to walk to the mailbox, play with grandchildren, climb a set of stairs, or simply rise from a chair without pain. But what if that fear could be eased? What if the path to strength and freedom was not locked inside a doctor's office, but hidden in the foods you choose each day? Walter's story shows us it is possible. He moved from pain and the looming shadow of surgery to walking freely again, not through drugs or invasive treatments, but by trusting the quiet healing power of food. And his story is echoed by thousands of others who have discovered the same truth: your plate can become your most powerful form of medicine. So, as you step into tomorrow, consider this: every bite is a choice. Each meal is an opportunity to rebuild what time has worn down. A boiled egg, a handful of seeds, a cup of bone broth, these small, daily decisions add up. They can ease pain, strengthen joints, and return a sense of vitality you may have thought was lost forever. The gift of long life is not only measured in years. It is measured in steps: the steps you take freely, the moments you spend without pain, the independence you hold on to. And with these foods, that gift is within your reach. Remember this truth: you are not powerless against aging. With wisdom, patience, and nourishment, your body can still surprise you.